Good Monday morning, everyone. Hope you're having a good start to your work week. It's probably hard for a lot of you since a lot of you had a long Thanksgiving holiday weekend, 4 days off from school or work, or maybe even more than that. Some of you are still off. A lot of people are traveling today. If you are, enjoy the gorgeous weather. It's beautiful outside. It's right at that point where you maybe need a jacket, maybe don't need a jacket. So I just came from outside, so I still have my jacket on. Yellow like the sun. But as you can see, looking at the airport, lots of blue sky right there. Of course, following along on Facebook, got Lexi behind the camera. My phone is not working properly right now, so she'll let me know if there are any questions or comments that I should know. Feel free to ask anything or say anything you like, as long as you're nice. Someone the other night was in a very bad mood, and his name was Brian. I'll leave it at that. All right, it's a beautiful day outside. Let's get right to some numbers. The algae report, the mold, it's gone down a bit. It was medium yesterday. Now it's down to light at 470. And the juniper fell off also, so that's definitely some good news. And as far as the aquifer, unfortunately, it did go down almost half of a foot over the past day to 638.8. But yesterday it was up almost a foot. So we'll put the two together and say we're doing better. So yeah, I think that's good. 10-day average is at 637.5. So we're slowly getting up there, but unfortunately, not a lot of rain chances in the 7-day, and the chances aren't even that good. And beyond that, you'll see. Well, here's why. The Climate Prediction Center puts this out every few days, the 8 to 14-day rainfall and temperature outlook, the rainfall outlook. It's been updated, showing well below average rainfall. This is just beyond the 7-day period. And with a dry 7-day and a dry week after that, that's not some good news for the drought and for the aquifer. What about temperatures? Well, yep. Usually when it's drier than average, it's also warmer than average, and that's what we're seeing here. So a lot of the 7-day is going to be warmer than average, but we do have some cold days ahead too, with the big cold front coming in Wednesday morning. That'll knock us back down to almost winter-like temperatures. All right, so let's get right to it. There's that airport again. Here come the numbers. It is 63 outside, so yeah, jacket weather, not jacket weather, depending on what you're doing. Plenty of sunshine, not a cloud to be seen out there thanks to high pressure. East-northeast winds at 5 miles per hour. When I was a kid, one of the meteorologists where I grew up in Philadelphia would call those Eenie winds. And it took me forever to figure out what an Eenie wind is. Would you know, Lexi, would you know what an Eenie wind is?
I would not.
Eenie, east-northeast, Eenie. Makes sense. As a kid, I was like, what? What are you talking about? Dew points at 48 degrees, humidity 58%. And the barometer is pretty much holding steady at 1,016 millibars. Good old metric system. Temperatures across the area, we have mostly 60s, it looks like. San Marcos, though, 57. Del Rio sitting there at 61, 63 for Rock Springs and Kerrville, 61 in Bernie. Floresville, 65. Cotulla and Pearsall, both 69. 65s for George West and Beeville, and 65 for UN Gonzales. A nice day to be outside today. We did have some fog earlier on, and it looks like, unfortunately, Carrizo Springs, who are still socked in with that fog, it was down to 0 visibility, but now it's 1.5 miles, so it's an improvement. Everyone else is looking good, but there is some fog in our southern counties, so keep that in mind if you're down in that part of our area, closer to deep South Texas. And there is the radar. It was dry yesterday, and it is today again. When you have high pressure, the air underneath high pressure sinks. That allows the air to dry out. And you don't have the moisture, so you don't have the clouds. And of course, without clouds, you can't have any rain. Without rain, you can't have anything on the radar. So there's nothing to be seen there. It is a nice dry radar. And when you widen the view, the radar and satellite composite showing not a whole lot for Texas. In fact, most of the state, I would say about 90%, is cloud-free at this point. Just a few low clouds around the coastline and some higher clouds around the panhandle moving in from the west. But those aren't even rain-bearing clouds. So not expecting much rain, if any, for the entire Lone Star State. All right, let's take a look at your hour-by-hour forecast. Notice the banner. It says warm temperatures continue. And on the upper right, it has the timestamp. That's today at 4:50. So as most are getting ready to head home from work, or kids are probably on their way home from school or already home from school, 70s and 60s. Upper 60s, low to mid 70s for daytime highs today. So very beautiful day outside, above average temperatures. And you'll see a few clouds in our southern counties starting to move in, and that's a sign that moisture is getting ready to build ahead of the next system. It's not going to be a lot of moisture, but you're going to see, once I get this moving, The clouds will quickly fill in overnight tonight, and you'll see some radar returns showing up on the future radar, stopping it at 7:45 tomorrow morning. So as you head back to work or back to school, lots of cloud cover. Don't expect a lot of sunshine in the morning. Could have a little bit of patchy fog and a slight chance, I'm saying 20% chance for a shower. Most of those would be isolated, few and far between. No thunderstorms, but it's also going to be quite a bit milder. We had temperatures in the 30s, close to freezing in the hill country today, and probably not going to dip down below 60 for most areas tomorrow morning. In fact, southern counties barely out of the 70s into the upper 60s tomorrow morning. And then as we head into the afternoon, notice a lot of that shifts off to the east. So we take the clouds, we take the showers out of here during the afternoon as that weak system moves out that comes in from the south. And we'll see plenty of sunshine during the afternoon. And those temperatures are really jumping up there. Upper 70s and lower 80s for daytime highs tomorrow. I'm still having a upper 70, 78 for the high tomorrow for San Antonio. Wouldn't be surprised though to hit 80 degrees at this rate. Models are showing things going a little bit higher, but we'll keep it at 78 just to be a little conservative. So that's Tuesday at 5:20. That's about the end of the warm weather for a couple days, because then you'll see overnight Tuesday night, the line whoosh, you see that coming down from the north? That blue just rushed on down. That was the cold front, and it doesn't have a lot of moisture to work with because that heads off to the east before that comes down. But you'll see Wednesday, we're going to start out upper 40s, low 50s in San Antonio to start, and temperatures aren't going to go very far. They're going to stay in the 50s throughout the day, and it's going to become windy. So tomorrow compared to Wednesday are going to be a world of difference. Basically early fall compared to early winter. 20-degree difference in temperature at least. So that's what you can expect on Wednesday, and pretty much the same Thursday. Thursday, we're going to get rid of the wind, but it's still going to be just as cold. And hey, look at the drought monitor. It comes out every Thursday. You can see most of Bexar County in exceptional drought conditions. Exceptional sounds good, but it's actually the worst. Up towards New Braunfels, Comal County, over towards Seguin, back westward, Bandera County, Hondo, seeing that exceptional. And around that, we have the extreme for much of the rest of our area, or severe. And then just our southern county seeing abnormally dry. So most of our area is still in a drought. We need the rain. It is just not coming, and you'll see that on your 7-day forecast. And here's today's forecast. We started out in the 40s. We'll end up at 68 by noon or so. Mostly sunny skies, southeast wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And today's daytime high 75, which is close to 10 degrees above average. Really nice day today to get outside and enjoy it if you can. Hopefully you have an extended Thanksgiving holiday weekend. Overnight tonight, we'll have those clouds move in. We'll call it mostly cloudy. Shower chances coming late tonight. Again, they'll be few and far between, only at about a 20% chance tonight. No thunderstorm chances. Southwest winds at 5 to 15. They'll pick up a little bit. And an overnight low of only 60. So the low tonight will actually be closer to the average high than today's high will be. So here's the average high. Here's the low tonight. Here's tomorrow's high. Anyway, in between. Sunrise tomorrow, 7:09. Here's your 7-day forecast. So we go from 75 today, 78 tomorrow. There's that 20% chance of rain, best chance in the morning. Then that dry cold front comes through Tuesday night into very early Wednesday, and it'll be a windy day as well. So winds at about 15 to 25, gusts up to 40. So definitely keep that in mind tomorrow, or Wednesday rather. And Thursday, still chilly, 57, starting out at 40. And then we start to see things moderate. Friday, sun and clouds with a high of 65. Saturday, mostly cloudy, a high of 71, so warming up nicely. And then by Sunday, a slight chance for showers back in the forecast, only 20%, starting out at 54 and a high temperature of 74, and it'll be a little bit breezy to go along with it as well. So that is your forecast. I'll have more today, of course, on Ken's 5 News at noon, and I believe Nicole Kahn will have your news. So hopefully you tune in then. If not, Bill Taylor will be here later on today with more on your weather. Have a great afternoon. Enjoy the beautiful weather. Hope to see you at noon. Bye-bye.